reports experiencing paranormal activity in his dining room and nowhere else. He feels unsafe and decides to leave a camera running in the dining room to see what's going on when he's not around. Nothing happens for a while, but something comes along in the window that looks questionable. This is the zoomed in version. A tiny face appears to peek at them from the glass panel on the bottom right, before darting out of sight. You can't make out any of its features, but notice how some orbs float by shortly before this happens. It's hard to tell if it's a paranormal creature or just a small animal, but I wouldn't want to be left in that home alone to find out. Ashley Turner is a YouTuber who has noticed lots of paranormal activity around her house lately. Usually, it happens too quickly for her to record, but Ashley managed to Snapchat this event one night. A string is the only thing I could think of besides the paranormal. Let me know what you think. This scary clip is filmed outside the stunning York Minster. The bells are ringing and the cameraman is taking it all in. He scans the cathedral and then starts walking towards it.
It's a creepy
A shot
picture.
later, he continues on his way down and
I don't know what I wanted to
while the
do.
bells continue
Well,
to
it's
sound.
good for faces.
Shops line either side of the street, but watch what happens in the upper window to the left. The cameraman zooms in on a ghostly pale face of a small child looking out the window.
I see. You see it? Over here. It's over here.
The child's eyes are dark and inky, and its
I'm
face is mask-like.
I'm
As the
scared.
camera zooms, the child disappears. The uploader noted that the house was called Belfry and was built in the 17th century. Some comments claim to have stayed there and say it has seriously spooky vibes. I'd say it's a pretty good chance.
20?
A paranormal tug-of-war match ensues as the frightened student tries to free his friend from the clutches of this malicious shadow evil entity. Eventually, the evil
what is this?
entity let go
Wait, what
and
is this?
materialized behind them as they
What?
ran up the steps. Many people think that this was an actual possession attempt caught on video,
my
and that this
gosh.
person would have been a goner for sure, if not for
Oh
the
my
quick
gosh.
reflexes
I
of
really,
his friend.
I'm scared over here
I'm
now.
unsure whether or not I believe that theory. Please let me know what you think. Slashed across these holes are marks resembling human nails repeatedly raking themselves across the surface.
So that the fresh air could still come in, but you couldn't get your hand up there. You can reach out and see people right there.
Let's recap. Thus far, he found a box that could be meant for holding people. Outside this box is a stool where someone could sit down and enjoy listening to their helpless screaming and scratching sounds for hours until it was mealtime, at which point they would presumably be served some microwaved food to keep them alive for another day in the basement. Oh, and one more terrifying thing, the scariest thing of all. If you were wondering what eventually became of the people held in this basement, it becomes apparent when he comes across an old contraption that's had plenty of use over the years.
It's actually an old incinerator.
When they were finished, I guess they were let out of the box and loaded into the incinerator. He
Little
commented
Timmy
on finding
scared.
ash at the bottom.
I didn't
I
know
suppose this
about
scary thing has been
hissing.
fired up in recent use. That's way too many complicated things to see in this basement, not to think something is up. Maybe it's time to help his
Yeah.
girlfriend find a new apartment.
There's one
A
more
man is videotaping an abnormal home
This
from
is-
above when he catches what could be something paranormal as it dashes away.
Yeah, I'm
A
scared.
misty black cloud snakes along the wall and trails off into the abandoned house, veering out of sight. The cameraman zooms in.
So guys, like and subscribe.